They're assembling the Gnome girl bee. I have already put together the back. So before I put together the front, because the front has the wings, I'm going to glue my two pieces together. You want to fold everything on its score lines. And then we're going to glue these together. So the wings do hang over the edge of the box a little, and I don't want to risk gluing them onto the side and then my box not being able to be made into a box because I've glued the wings to the side accidentally. That is why I'm putting this together before I put the pieces on the front. Just gonna use my scissors. A little bit too big. So this box is a 2 by 2 by 3. Okay, so there we have that. So let's pull in our pieces here for our girl. And I'm going to glue this piece here on first. Just like that. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pink. I'm going to blush her cheeks just a little bit on each side. You will notice that this oval is a little more rounded on one side than the other. This one's a little straighter than the bottom. So this is the bottom of her face. This is the top. And I'm going to put glue just right along here on her hair. And then I'm going to line her face up. Whoops. Not too much face, not too little, but just right. Okay, so it's a little off center, but that doesn't matter because you can't tell from the front. And then this lines up with the bumps there on the edges, okay? Just like so. Now, because her hair goes up high and is under her hat, I have made another piece. Whoops. One little piece I didn't flick out. I've made another little piece to go under the hat. The boy gnome doesn't have this because his beard and mustache go on top of the hat, but her hair is under it. And that is why hers is that way. Now she has a little nose, and I'm going to use just a smidgen of pink just around the edges, very, very lightly. And I think I want to pop her nose just a little. So I'm going to cut a little bit of my foam square here. And just put that right on. There we go. Okay, now let's pull in her honey pot. So this small oval is supposed to be the top part of the lid. And I'm just going to put glue right here on the edges of her hand so she can just hold that pot. Before I go any further, let's put her wings on. We're going to glue them behind. And this is why she has to have a backing on her so the wings don't show through. Now because her wings and her hair are both white, I'm going to just hit the edges here of her hair with blue. And I'm going to hit the edges that show on the wings with some blue. It's a very light blue. And that's just to try to give it a little bit more contrast. Since it's white on white. And then I'm going to glue this to the box. Now you're going to want to be careful not to get glue all the way to the edge of your wings because they do hang over slightly. So see the wings do hang over. I just want to take a few minutes, make sure everything is sticking where it's supposed to stick. And now we'll put on our pot. And I'm going to use some foam squares and I'm going to pop it up. When you put your pot on, make sure you don't go lower than the bottom of your box. Otherwise, you'll have trouble standing up. Just like that. And then we're going to glue her feet. And again, watching out for the bottom there of your box. I'm just going to glue her feet to the edge of the pot, like she's sitting with it in her lap. And there she is. Pretty quick and simple. That's the Gnome Girl bee box. Thank you for joining me.